I was gonna say something there, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
I was going to mention that, geez, what happened last time sure was exciting, but I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we've recorded. But yeah, we launched a nuclear missile. And apparently...
Well, it's also that, and I believe last time I was drunk, so...
This is true.
Gentlemen,
You were kind of sloshed.
en route to the East Coast. We will lose the White House.
So what are we doing?
Well, we launched a nuke.
Casualties?
And apparently it's headed towards
Possibly
America.
30 to 50,000.
So there's that.
Depends on the exact
Oh.
location of the detonation.
What will we ever
systems will
do?
go down.
Ah.
General Shepard, you want
Apparently go
to
12
should
inches in
listen.
any direction.
When they speak of this
It's not a very large
we will
nuke.
not be the ones who stood guard while America died.
You know, just
Man is
move a foot
responsible
somewhere.
for all
You'll be alright.
Makarov must be brought to light. Whatever you
Maybe
need
they
from
had
us,
something when they were telling you to
check.
duck under your desk. You're moving a foot vertically down.
True. I have to wonder though, so why did the Russians attack coastal areas?
Presumably because that's where they could find. Also, or reach rather. Also, hello people. It's Python and Fox again. And this looks familiar.
We're in a helicopter.
Yeah, we're in a crashed chopper, and I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu.
Yeah, it seems like this is, like maybe this was in a more recent game, or maybe like a sequel.
Anyway, yeah,
Who knows?
we're basically replaying this little section from 2 Nations ago. Huzzah! It's great. That's great. Because we don't have enough repetitive action to fill our game.
Oh, it's alright, apparently. Wait, never mind, you don't have unlimited ammo. I was wrong.
Nope.
Thought you were a wizard or something. Pulling ammo cartridges or whatever they're called, slugs and stuff, and out of nowhere. And
No, that was Foley tossing you, man. Also, hey,
okay.
Space. How you doing, Space?
I love space.
Don't we all?
I've never been to space, but God, I love it.
I think we've all been to space in one life or another.
Well, we're in space right now, so
Exactly.
artist's interpretation may or may not be what space is really like.
Warning, this space experience may not actually be space.
So, this part of the mission is where Modern Warfare 2 really takes a turn for the weird to me. I mean, we're being attacked by aliens. I mean, look, there they are right off there, the UFO. You know, I think this is where Infinity Ward really started to jump the shark with the Modern Warfare series.
So I'm not certain if this would actually happen. If any, like, physicists or space scientists could tell me, that'd be great.
Yeah, people at NASA, if you're watching this,
Why would people at NASA be watching this trifle?
well, it really depends where the nuke was detonated. If it was on the ground, no, you're right. If it was in the Earth's upper atmosphere, then this is why it would act like an EMP, knocking out all electrical support.
No, I'm not talking about the EMP. I was talking about the whole space station disintegrating, basically.
It depends how close it was. Well,
I mean, I don't know how
Then-
momentum works in space. I mean, I know if you go somewhere, you're going to keep going for a long, long time. Until
see,
gravity...
now you're talking all kinds of dimensions. We're reaching 6th dimension here. That's not a thing that exists, but still. Well, it probably does exist, but I don't know what it is.
Nah, it's a mystery. Not meant for... Foley, that was completely unnecessary. What are you doing?
Just got overexcited. He thought he was in an action movie.
He is in an action movie. What are you talking about?
So I'm just going to go to my normal staple when things happen without explanation. Ghosts did it.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I do when nothing makes sense. Space ghosts. You know, Space Ghost did it.
This level is really boring. There's, like, hardly anything to do. I mean, sure, you had that little combat section at the beginning, and we'll have a little section coming up. Which, by the way, this is actually 2 missions, but they're separated by like a black screen and nothing else. So whatever. Hey, they're 1 mission to me. But the first half of this mission is basically just you walking around after the EMP. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like Aftermath from Modern Warfare 1, if you've ever played that, which you probably should have, because it's a good game.
So all these dead guys, they're dead after the nuclear explosion launched in air, so were they robots?
I'm not certain they were dead from the nuke. I'm pretty sure they may have just been dead by Russian.
Right, so it's entirely possible that the EMP didn't shut down their robotic systems.
Or it could have been falling debris. That's another possibility. That guy is rude.
Don't you know, ladies first?
Look at this pro. He's rude too. God, no manners. Trying to get me some.
God damn it!
Trying to get me some ammo, and I'm getting cut off.
That's not how you treat a lady. We're not actually a lady.
No, we are Private James Ramirez.
I'm sure if we saw his face, it would turn out this dude looks like a lady.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
From now on, I'm just going to try to work in as many music references as I can.
Oh, please, no. But anyway, this is basically all the combat for this level is going to take place in this building right here.
It's going to take place in America's war-torn cubicles, I guess.
The cubicles of war.
Urban office combat.
Oh no! Chest high cover everywhere. No!
File these under deceased.
So yeah, like I said, the first half of this level, nothing's really happening at all. It's whatever. An EMP went off. Woo!
And now America has gone back to simpler times. Back when technology didn't exist, because technology is now dead. I'm actually making all this up, so there's also that, you know, and that guy is a terrible shot.
Oh, yeah.
He shot you right in the face with a shotgun and you didn't even flinch.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Ah, you ain't no. Ooh. You ain't no thing. Get out of here.
So I really like these rain effects, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're not too bad.
Ooh, bottle physics. Infinity Ward, you spoil me.
Gotta have that Havoc physics engine somewhere.
No, it doesn't. Does it use Havoc physics?
I think.
I don't think it. I don't think it does, because I don't see any ragdolls being kicked by NPCs and flying into the air. You know, that's generally a staple of Havoc physics, right there.
I don't honestly know.
Trust me, if you play the game with Havoc physics, you'll know. Trust me, I'm not making fun of Havoc physics. I love Havoc physics because they're so hilariously ridiculous.
Absolutely.
So what about this Modern Warfare combat simulator, huh?
There's a whole lot of not combat happening.
It's okay, the Russians are just scared. They're just hiding.
Yeah.
Oh!
They
Scary.
They can't hide from the lightning.
Scared me.
Or flares.
So in wartime, you know who's really going to win out? The people that make flares.
Oh, of course.
They'll make you kill them, literally.
I see what you did there.
Okay, go ahead. I'll stop interrupting now.
No, I was pretty much done, because this is like this is the end of the first half of the level, in case you weren't already paying attention to the video length. So, yeah, woo. We accomplished a whole lot of nothing. We went places.
So yeah, that sure was a lot of non-combat happening in my combat game.
Yeah. Also, Foley is slow. Let that be known.
Foley, more like slowly, am I right?
Hey, look at that big important seal.
I will proceed to stop making stupid puns now.
Much appreciated. Yep.
I'm really struggling to come up with things to say about this.
We're going to the president's bunker. Woo.
Where there's graffiti.
Why there's graffiti in the president's bunker? Who knows? But hey, why not? Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not certain if that's graffiti or if that's just like pipeline marking or something.
Probably. It's just one of those sordid tales of American history where all these things were built for the president and then all the people that built it were murdered. So they could never tell the secret.
I don't know. Also, hello, White House. Ah, a building I didn't fail to figure out what it was.
It turns out this is where the Russians have set up their beachhead.
Yeah, imagine that. They got into the White House. How did they even... What?
Sir, they're in the White House.
Not only that, but the White House still has electricity, so hey, we want it.
Wait, really? How? What?
Yeah, don't you see the spotlights?
How is that possible? How?
You're asking the wrong dude. I don't know, but it's there. There you go. You have the White House has power. Perhaps it's shielded from EMPs somehow.
Yes, because Russians definitely own some form of technology which would block the effects of an EMP.
Well, I mean, in general, it may have been built with EMP shielding. I don't know. It's a pretty old building. I don't think they've had that back then.
Yes. I'm sure George Washington's first order was to build EMP-proof materials into the White House. I think the White House was built before then, I'm not sure.
No, I'm fairly certain actually no, that it didn't get built for a while. And besides that, it was raised at one point, so this is like a new version of the White House.
Okay. I mean, it's entirely possible that they could have had portable generators that they just had switch. I don't know if EMPs will affect things that are turned off and unplugged from power. I
would assume it would, but I'm not an electrician either, so your guess is as good as mine.
That's what I'm assuming. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and that could be what's happening anyway, because when have Infinity Ward ever been correct about anything? Ooh, useful. A striker with a red dot sight.
Absolutely.
That's like adding a sniper scope to a pistol.
Hey, that happens. That actually happens.
Oh,
Hunting pistols.
Oh, true, I suppose.
But yeah, it is kind of not useful in this context.
Yes, it's,
in fact, I hardly use it. Fire ahoy.
It's alright, who needs to be accurate when you fire about, I think it's 12 slugs in random directions?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's 8 or 12, something along those lines.
Also, hello, laptop.
Stole the president's laptop.
Oh no.
So I'm going to assume that, judging that we got 34 out of 45, fucking fuck that up. Seeing that we have 34 out of 45 intel, we're further than halfway through the game.
Oh yeah, we are very, very close to the end. We're actually in the third act at this point, as of last mission. So yeah, we are pretty much done, actually. Believe it or not.
As we all know, the Act 4 probably only has about 3 or 4 missions in it.
There is no Act 4.
Oh.
So yeah.
Well, That's a bit different to everything else they've done in their previous games. Every other game has an Act 4. Why doesn't this game?
I'm not sure if Modern Warfare 1 had an Act 4. I think it was just 3. Unless you counted the epilogue mission.
Oh, it may have counted the epilogue? I think the Act 1 is the epilogue. Like, it counts Act 1 as an epilogue or something. I don't know. I'm gonna dutifully research this and find out.
You do. While I just sit back and play more Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, you poor soul.
I don't even know where all my copies of Modern Warfare 1 went. They've just gone missing at some point or another.
I'm sure you'll find them one day, and then you'll realize that, hey, I'm playing a better game.
That's not likely to happen, honestly. But hey, whatever. We've been talking over it the entire time, but there's been an announcement happening in the background for the last, like, 4 minutes, stating that they're going to airstrike very important buildings unless players are. So guess what we're going to do?
Huh.
Yeah.
Actually, that was a very interesting thing you just did there. You kind of just sort of let yourself get shot while staring at the guy's back. So.
I don't know if you'd call that interesting, but it was sure something, I guess.
Interesting is the term I'm using to describe something which is kind of stupid. It's a nicer way of me saying it.
So, there's no timer here, as you may notice. But don't let that fool you, because you're still timed here. And if you fail, you are dying. You're game overing. You're whatever you want to call it. You're failing the mission.
Oh, Infinity Ward. Adding timers to things that don't matter and not adding timers to things that matter.
Oh,
God, you're so silly.
I actually managed to lose where one of the intel was, so that's something that's gonna be cut out here. Yeah. So I went back, and you can probably tell what's gonna come up next.
Oh, Python, you and your forgetting intel when it matters.
Yep, there he goes, and hey, intel. That's what I was looking for.
Hey.
And then let's just mosey on up the rubble, and oh boy.
He seemed overexcited to get those flares lit.
Wouldn't you be?
I love flares! See, watch him go. Flares! Oh, it's like a party!
So yeah, if you take too long, you fail, and you get blown up, and the White House gets blown up, and everyone dies, and it's a fun read, not fun party. In Veteran, it actually does give you the timer, though.
Right. Oh, Infinity Ward, doing stupid things.
When the time is right.
All the time.